Are you
Hello.
ready to leave yet?
I'm ready. Let's go.
I'll need you to guide me down the stairs. Ugh, curse whoever insisted the circle be housed in a tower.
What are you gonna do, you know? It is worth noting that not every circle is actually a tower. They're just typically they're repurposed buildings.
Nothing. Mate,
Hey, Cullen's here too.
I did not expect to see you alive.
It is over, Gregor. Aldred is dead.
I did it. You're welcome.
Aldred tortured these mages, hoping to break their wills and turn them into abominations. We don't know how many of them have turned.
What? Don't be ridiculous.
I killed most of the ones that
Don't
turned.
say that. He might be a blood mage. Don't you know what they did? I won't let this happen again.
I am the Knight Commander here, not you.
Shut up. Well, what do you think?
We have won back the tower. I will accept Irving's assurance that all is
I killed everything in
They
this
have
place.
demons
I am a
within them,
murderer.
lying dormant.
I am a hyper lethal vector.
I have already made my decision. Thank you. You have proven yourself a friend of both the Circle and the Templars.
Ah, thank you. It had to be done.
I promised you aid, but with the Circle restored, my duty is to watch the mages. They are free to help you, however. Speak to them.
Alright. What are you guys gonna do?
For now, I will have to oversee a sweep of the tower. There may be some survivors, and we should do our
Yeah,
best.
there's not
to
a lot
tend-
of you left.
Please excuse me. And Irving, it is good to have you back.
Yeah, they do have a respect for each other.
I'm sure we'll be at each other's throats again in no time.
So, Cullen's epilogue we'll see in this game is not canon. So, depending on how you resolve the Mage Templar issue, whether mages are in charge or Templars are all that's left, Cullen's epilogue changes at the end. In this one, you'll see it's not canon. That's not to say that you can't have the mages be safe and that not be canon. It means any ending that Cullen gets isn't canon, because his canon ending is like, I think, pretty different. Well, we'll look at it just to be safe. But hey, Irving,
Here we are, the tower in disarray. The sun
maybe pay me.
nearly annihilated. Oh, it could have been much, much worse. I am glad you arrived when you did.
Nope, just me.
It's almost as though the Maker himself sent you.
Hey, remember you said I wasn't cool and how I deserve to be punished? Yeah, it feels good, doesn't it? I'm glad I could help.
From what Gregor said, it seems that you came.
Yeah, I'm a great warden now.
Eyes.
Need you to fight my
The
war.
least we can do is help you against the Darkspawn. I would hate to survive this only.
This does seem overly rude. Like, yeah, I need your help in a war. There's like 10 people left. Are you sure?
You of all people should know that we are not to be underestimated.
I guess so.
Mages you see here will be a great help to you. You,
All right.
my word.
It just seems like you guys have a lot of cleaning up to do.
The Circle will join the great.
I mean, you guys already said you. This is weird because we're just coming back again.
Request.
Like, you were already supposed to help us. Oh, yeah, Wynn wants to come.
Win. We need you here. The Circle.
Don't worry, we'll help you. Okay, wait, we need this person, though.
Sentiment, Irving. But the Circle will do fine without me. The Circle has you. This man is brave and good.
God,
and capable
stop
of
downloading.
great things. If he will accept my help, I will help him accomplish his goals.
Alright. You can come if you want.
You
It's a party, basically.
never one to stay in the tower when there.
And yet I was not allowed to leave ever. It was my first day.
Why stay when I can be of service elsewhere?
Then I give you leave to follow the Grey Ward.
Yeah, Ferelden's a pretty flexible place when it comes to the mages. There are places that are worse, as we'll see in Dragon Age 2.
Be done here, and I must go. You must forgive me for not being a proper host.
Nah, that's cool. I understand. Peace.
When the time
Bitch.
comes, we will stand beside.
He's like, what'd you say? I'm like, what did you hear? He's like, I'd rather not repeat. I'm like, I guess we'll never know. Cullen!
I wish I could have gone with them. To fight.
Yeah, not to die. That would be sad. Hey, man.
You really killed all those...
Yeah, I'm pretty amazing.
After that.
I'm pretty great if you haven't noticed. If it hasn't been noticed, it really should be. I'm pretty awesome. I'm what you might call pretty fantastic. Ooh, fantastic, baby. You can't stop me from being who I wanna be. You can't stop me, You can't stop me. Don't try to stop me. Don't try to stop me. And we're gonna give all the dog gifts to Dog. Because I don't want them. They're blasting music downstairs. Perfect. I'm gonna save these for a little while. I don't know. I feel like I need some for quests, and I can't remember what. And oh god, we have so little things. I gotta go. Okay. We're gonna go back to camp. We're gonna get some stuff done. And it's gonna be great. Okay, let's go.
Do you think... I don't know if I have the strength.
Oh, they interrupted them. Dang it. Oh, hey, you're alive. Alright, we got stuff to do over here, though. Hey, children. Hey, Petra.
I think we'll be alright now, thanks to you.
That's good. Hey, Kelly. Kelly's cowering. That's what Kelly does. That's what she does best. God, we spent 4 hours in there. Alright.
I am unable to do that.
Oh my god, it's a thing! Who'd have thought? Oh, all these mages here, though. Oh, no, we stand no chance. That's what we've got. Protect the children. Ooh, Ooh, you'll never make it. We win. My god, that was so terrifying.
Thing. Pure, literal distraction.
Oh, cool. Alright, I'll take that for now. Oh, the Usaris. Totally forgot about this thing. The Dragon Slayer. That's a good sword. I'll give it to Sten in a second. Did we have any other quests here that we wanted to go over? Quests, yes. Circle of Magi. 5 pages, 4 mages. That's to run into the guy at random. We gotta find a smith. We did 1 of 4. That is officially making us like a 4th of the way through the game. We gotta talk to Morgan. Find the 3 apprentices. That brother's killer. This is somewhere else. Circle Tower. I remember this. We did that one already. So this is Redcliffe, Dedram's alienage. I gotta make sure I get all this up to date in my mind. Rigby, and that's not important. All right, we're good. Let's go. I hope you guys appreciate the amazing music in the background. All right. So we're gonna go camp. Camp. All right, let's start. We gotta start giving out gifts too. All right, let's save one more time. So we're gonna rework everyone's armor, not everyone's, but we're gonna see what we have, what we need, what we're gonna shoot down, and everything. So let's go to the camp. Keep your mages at a safe distance.
Right. How will you...
Oh, whoa, hey, whoa. Okay, so here's a quick guide to Sten again. We have to fight the Archdemon.
Is that all? It is surrounded by an ocean of darkspawn. How will you reach it? If you reach it, how will you slay it? You say you are a Grey Warden. I have heard stories of this order.
What have you heard?
Great strategists and peerless warriors. That is what we hear of the Wardens. So far, I am not impressed.
I'm not here to impress you.
Evidently not. It remains only to see what you are here for.
He liked that, though. He likes that. Say you're gonna stab me in my sleep, but you won't. Chess mix. Alright, let's level him up. Or, what's his strength at? Because we want him to use the Usaris, which is a strength of 34. He's got a strength of 31. That's been modified, though. So we can almost... Actually, we can pump him there. We can actually pump him all the way there. Because his +1 will make it so he can use it. So let's... I hope this works right. He doesn't really need anything else. I guess we can grant him a nature resistance. let's do that. Okay, two-handed self. This is Shattering Blows. Ooh, very good. I like that. Passive damage against golems and other types of constructs. Yep. Toss that. That's garbage now. I don't even need these. I want them just in case. Okay. Anybody else leveling up? Sorry. Dog. Oh, he leveled up twice. Okay, 22, 18, 16. Strength up. And dog has his own abilities, obviously. He's got combat training. He's got shred. Let's do combat training. He's got bonuses, critical chance. We're not going to use dog very much. It's more useful to have party members that actually talk. Shale's got a bunch of interesting stuff. Is this chance to hit? It also contributes the accuracy of melee attacks. So yes, we want this for her. Pumped is the 30. We want her willpower actually kind of high. So she has a bunch of cool abilities. Some of these we recognize. This is the slam, critical hit. This is the quake. We've seen that before. Throw rock is over here. These are different modes. So she has to switch into modes to be able to use these abilities. So there's a bunch of cool stuff that she has. She has killing blow, which is an activated attack. She uses, let's see, all of her remaining, if it connects, okay, it's an auto crit. Your stamina is drained and added to the attack's damage. Ooh, that's cool. Nice. Stone Roar. Looks like this dog's aggro. This is Stoneheart, obviously, for defensive talents and gains bonuses to resistance. Offensive talents, ranged attacks, bonus against missile attacks, but suffering penalties to armor defense. Earth and grass. I think we're going to do Hurl Rock. Alright. Alistair. Alright, let's pump you to 25. And we need to start bumping your dex, so dex 26. And then for the rest of this, just master combat training. Cleanse area. That's pretty good. 20, 20, 25, 26. Okay, so let's do your Templar stuff. Okay. Anybody else needs to level up? Morgan, you weren't here. Constitution 12, 23, 26, I guess. I guess herbalism? I don't really know what to do for her. I guess herbalism. This is also, you can take more damage before it interrupts your spell casting. There's only like 3 spells that are long-term spell casting stuff. So we could get them. She's already got 2 skills in this. Yeah, she doesn't really need more skills. So we'll pop her expert herbalism. Or herbalism, if you prefer to say it that way. Let's see, we got Mind Blast. She got Cure already as her first spell. We've got Weakness, penalties to attack and defense, Paralyze, Affliction Hex, penalties, Horror, which is a stun, Death Magic. Yeah, so she can heal herself. Let's do that. Okay, cool. And then Morrigan, hold on, you have some stuff I want to give you. Charge Mittens. Enchanter's Footing. Stay with that for now. Hat for you. Where's Dog? Bark Swan. Bavari War Harness. It's just better. We'll throw this out. Caddis of the Lady of the Skies. There you go. So now he looks like that. We'll change his appearance a little bit. So let's see here. Who else? Oh, sorry. Morgan. Anti-even Longbow. The Edge. 26. What's your other set? Longsword, 5.60. Okay. Alright. Switch back. We got armor we can have you wear. We got heavy chainmail. He's got Viridium heavy chainmail now. If we want to switch it, we could. We could also give Alistair this stuff too. We can give him heavy plate armor. That's not really going to do all that much for us, but let's go back to Alistair really quickly. I want to play around with this Templar set I got for him.
A few moments later.
Okay, but we've we've gotten rid of a good amount of stuff. Alright, this is for me. Okay. 30. Nice. Nice even numbers. Alright, what did we want to do? We wanted to... Well, we could throw this in here and just get closer. Virulent walking... We don't have enough... We'll have enough for crushing prison soon. I should do that soon. So we should definitely go on down that path soon. I definitely want... I need an AoE. I need these two spells. I need Stone Fist and I need Fireball. So we're gonna go with... a Rock Armor. I did get a boost to fire spells, so I guess we'll work with this for now. Alright, let's start making our way there. Okay, we did a little bit of selling. So I moved some stuff around. Not everybody has their stuff properly. Actually, hold on.
A few moments later.
Okay. So all that's getting edited out. I did a lot of shopping and moving around of items and inventory and stuff. So we're gonna work with this a little bit later and see what we get to. But in front of you, I will do some other stuff. We're going to give Sten a gift because we all know that he likes paintings. So let's give him this portrait and watch what he says. Ready?
I am impressed. My thanks.
Plus 10 for the first gift you give somebody that isn't quest related. They'll just be like, yo, that's dope, I love it. That's what they'll do. Okay, and then same thing for Shale. Remarkable greenstone.
Very nice indeed.
Shale diminishing returns. She starts with 5 right away. We're going to give the dog his beef bone, because right now it's just taking up space in our inventory. That's really it. And pantaloons, give it to him, he likes it. So we're trying to free up some inventory space. We'll do this more in a little bit later. And we also have to give Morrigan her gift. So that went really well. Everyone got their right gifts. Morrigan, here's your black grimoire.
What? You found Flemeth's grimoire? But when I spoke of it to you, I did not truly hope... This is a most fortuitous event. You have my thanks. I will begin study of the tome immediately.
You're welcome. So what are you hoping to find in it?
Secrets. My mother has many of them, and this tome represents the one time that they were able to get away from her. I do not intend to squander this opportunity to learn more than Flemeth wished me to know. This should be interesting.
Sten approves, Shale approves, Morrigan approves. Did we get bonuses for that from different people? Sten still has minor strength, appreciation. Shale actually got something for us. I can't see it because it won't let me go in there. But that's fine. Alright. So Morrigan likes us a good amount. Let's see how she feels about us now. Let's save again, because we need to give her that regardless. Morrigan.
Yes?
I'd like to ask you something.
Oh, full of questions, are you?
That means she likes us. Can you teach others to become shape changers?
Possibly, if I had the desire to.
Ooh, she doesn't like us that much yet, though. Can I ask why?
I was told to accompany you and to help you, and that I shall. This may extend to the teaching of my mother's skills in time. For now, I simply do not know you well enough. I promise nothing.
Interesting. Okay. So, as I said before, with Morrigan, we want to pursue a very specific character path with her. We want to get one item that it does. We do have to get it as a result of her romance. Now, whether or not we're going to pursue that romance is a little up in the air, but most likely we will not all the way, because I find her friendship path much more interesting. So what we're going to do is we're going to talk about something personal, see if we can get some more points to unlock romance content, get what we need, and then bam from there. We're at a very vital point right now, so let's see.
Yes? We are in camp, so 'tis as
Let's talk about something personal. Oh, okay. So you can just go for it. Interesting. Okay, hold on. Right now, let's give her a gift. When you run out of options in terms of dialogue, you give gifts. Now, we still have options, but I want to see what this does. Because it should be a +3. I mean, +10.
I am grateful.
+9.
It is thoughtful indeed.
Okay. She likes it. Moderate magic. That's a good sign. Moderate magic. Moderate bonus to magic. Let's talk to Morgan about this, how she feels.
'Tis cold in my tent, all alone.
This was very sudden. So, I mean, we can't have that. That's bad. You'll get cold.
So you shall come to my tent? But whatever shall we do in that tiny little space together while we wait for it to warm?
I mean, you know, I'll leave that up to you.
Good. Then let us waste no more time with foolish talk.
Ah! Oh, I tried to avoid this in Mass Effect Andromeda as much as I could. Because it's just weird. It's just fade to black. I'm so handsome. The green eyes really stick out. Oh my goodness. Whew.
I see the stories they tell of Grey Warden endurance are not exaggerated.
Oh, there's stories, really.
Indeed there are. The unanswered question, of course, is whether the endurance exists because of the taint within you, or because the Grey Wardens are by nature so very healthy. I enjoy the thought that 'tis a little of both. Natural.
That's hot.
Driven.
I never thought about that when I was a teenager. That's hot. That's pretty hot. That's a pretty hot idea. So, to make this somewhat more palatable to my roleplay-driven story that I'm having in the back of my mind, I do imagine that my character Ren is somewhat enamored with Morrigan. I mentioned before how he has a relationship. It's more of a friend relationship he has with characters back in the circle. So when he comes here, I imagine Morrigan's kind of this real eye-opener for him. It's like really ambitious, really individualistic, really empowered, really strong and determined character who he kind of gets along with and he has a lot of similar ideas to. So this attraction I see is just very kind of spur of the moment. And it's something that he, like, being from the circle, he doesn't really get a chance to pursue very often. So this was very something, this is something very eye-opening for him. So this is new territory for him in a way. But in a similar fashion, he doesn't know what Morgan wants from him. So this is kind of now elaborating on that.
That is entirely up to you. Simply know that I have no designs on your independence. I wish only to do what I desire, and if that coincides with what you desire, then so be it. And should you decide not to continue our misadventure, then so be it. Very simple, is it not?
So Morrigan does not like love. If she is very much like, hey, we did this because it was fun, and because we respect each other. No love, no attachment. We did this because we're professionals, and it was a lot of fun. And yeah, it's hot, but leave it at that because attachments just make everything complicated. We're doing this just for funsies. This is a very much friends with benefits situation. Almost more like colleagues, but she has no designs on our independence, nor ours on her. Although she will be jealous. She does not share. She's not that open about it. So basically the highest thing to say is, I can live with that.
Then we should get along marvelously. Come then, let us be off before the others begin to stare.
Boom, plus 11. Like I said, we're trying to unlock a couple different things with Morgan right now. We're trying to get a very specific item. We're actually probably almost there. So let's talk again to Morgan about this. Very Morgan episode.
So, full of questions, are you?
Shape changers?
Possibly.
Oh, okay. Really? No, not yet. As you wish.
I do not.
You can be really mean about it. That's interesting, though. I would have thought by now we would have unlocked that. But you know what? That makes sense. because she values her secrets and her magical ability more than her, like, not that she values it more, but she like, sex for her is like, it's just a thing. Sex is just something you do, you barter with. It's just an action. But my magic is my power, my identity. I'm not sharing that right away. So that makes sense. So, personal.
We're in camp, so 'tis as good a time as ever.
And you can just kiss. You can care to join her in the tent. Let's see. It's funny that we actually had sex before we kissed. I just think that's funny. So you can talk about yourselves, break up. You can just do the dirty again. Let's see. We want to try and bump up the thing again. I'm trying to think what's better, kiss or object. Probably object. Tell you what, let's go object to get our item. And if that doesn't work, we'll kiss and see where that goes. Oh, sorry. I pressed it on me.
A fine gift. You have my thanks.
So again, jewelry. All right, +8. We didn't bump up in terms of skills, which is amazing because I think there's 4. I think there's 4 types of skill bonuses we can get from characters. Let's see what she says.
I have something.
Yes, we got it. What do you mean?
I mean that I have a gift for you. 'Tis a ring. Now, before you get any foolish notions, let me explain. Flemeth once gave me the ring because it allowed her to find me no matter where.
You can only get this via the romance.
Ever captured by hunters. I disabled its
Unless you
powers
mod it,
since we
obviously.
left the wilds. Recently, however, I thought to change it. Now, I will be able to find whoever wears it instead.
Oh, so you would always know where I am.
It is not to track you, you understand. I believe you are too important to risk. If you were to get captured, however, it would be far easier to find you with this.
Okay. Does it do anything else?
Flemeth used to say that 'twas a link between us, one that I presumed worked both ways. I never tested it, but I doubt she would have lied over such a thing, so it would mean I am linked to you as much as you to I.
So I could find you if I needed to.
I do not know. As I said, I never tested it. Perhaps.
Okay. So this is just out of pure practicality.
I have no desire to see us part company so soon. Not unless we wish to, that is. Do not read more into it than is there. You have supplied me with equipment. Certainly.
I'm not giving you a gift, Bababaka.
Is it?
This is very practical. Thank you for the gift.
You are welcome. Perhaps it will be useful someday.
Thank you. Major magic. Now that might take a hit in a little bit, but that's fine. So major magic is major bonus to her magic. I don't know exactly how much. I'm not sure it's exactly ever that clear, but it's there. And this is an actual item. Morrigan's ring, which is a +2 to willpower. Not the best ring in the world, but it's got a lot of lore significance, which I think is very useful. So we're actually going to pop it on. I know the memory band is also very useful in terms of, but it's boost experience by 1 point, 1%. That's not a whole lot. So we're going to actually pop this on for lore reasons. For lore. And we're going to give you our memory band. Wait, are we? Yes. Yes, we are. You can have the memory band. We'll trade rings. It's like we're married. All right. Let's see what she says here. Yeah, she's...
So...
shape changer?
Possibly, if I had...
All right. Wow, still not. Damn. I remember it being easier.
We are in camp, so 'tis...
Okay. So we now have the thing. Yes, so... Morgan's there. We're romancing with Morgan. We're not going to talk to Wynn. Oh, there's a guy here. Emissary Pether.
The Circle of Magi stands ready to assist, Great Warden, as do the Templars.
Do you need anything?
There are always...
So here you can donate stuff. For every army you gather, elves, dwarves, mages, men, you can donate stuff to make them better. Now, people have done the research. The amount of stuff you give relative to how strong they are is not clear. It's not even really clear how good you're making your allies by giving them stuff. What is clear, though, is that every time you do give them something, let's do an example right now. Turn in runes. Give all unassigned novice runes. We don't need those. Those are trash anyways. Leave.
Even the temple.
Is we get experience. And he says a little thing over there.
By the powers you will command.
Yes. So he says he has different lines of dialogue that basically explain how well you're doing, and we got some experience from that. So basically, you can grind experience very easy to the level cap, which is 25. That's what you do. The easiest one to do is the elves, because you can get the cheapest item, which is elf fruit, and just donate that forever. So we can do that. So probably we won't end up doing that to break the game, but just know that that's an option. I'm trying to think what else is there to do right now. Not much, actually. We need to trigger Morrigan's a second part of request by leaving the camp and coming back in. So we're going to talk to Shale, Sten, not Alistair, not yet. Probably Leliana. Wynn, we are also not talking to quite yet. Not yet, Wynn. Just hold on. Hold your horses. Okay. Let's see. Oh, we can't bring Alistair. Are we bringing Alistair? No, we're going to bring... Okay. Sten, Leliana, probably Morrigan. We're going to go somewhere. I don't know. I forget where. We're gonna bounce back and forth until we activate something. Later in the quest. But for now, let's just talk.
I've watched a lot of humans in my time. It should be aware that I've decided that it is not much like any of them.
Oh, cool. You think I'm cool? That's super. Thanks, Shale.
Surely it must come from some superior lineage, yes? Some breed of flesh creature that has decided to elevate its genetics.
Some organic. Some meat bag that's pretty cool, I guess, right? There's a backhanded compliment in there somewhere. But you can... She likes this option when you kind of, like, basically confirm her suspicions that, like, oh, you are a superior breed of human. But you can go anywhere you want with it. But this is the most improvable one.
Then that must be it. The humans have always spoken about elves being inferior. But obviously this is their own stupidity talking. I would appreciate if it didn't spread around that I said anything. Humans might start to get the wrong idea. They might start thinking their race is not completely hopeless.
We wouldn't want that.
Indeed. Can it imagine the horror? Now, let us crush something into a fine paste before it starts to think I've gone all soft. Perish the thought.
Cool, thanks, Shale. Shale likes us. Shale thinks we're cool because we gave her gifts and we said nice things about her. Shale, how are you?
It speaks.
You're still with me, I see.
Yes, its adventures are interesting, even if the chances for success are remarkably slim. It would be better to throw oneself off a cliff, I suspect.
Really?
Wish me to leave? I can.
Just throw yourself off a cliff. You'd have better success than fighting this. No, I think you're really helpful.
No doubt. Without me, it would have to carry its inventory on its own.
I have to carry that.
Perhaps we should continue. Its chances of success are small enough without further dawdling.
Great, thanks, Shale.
It speaks.
I had some questions, Shale.
It doesn't have better things to do.
So those crystals in your skin that I put there, what's up with that?
I like to think of them as accessories.
Do all golems have them?
I suspect that it is an art that was practiced when golems were more, commonplace. My former master collected whatever lore he could find on the subject.
You can make them really big eventually once you get better ones.
Wired to collect what crystals...
The low-level ones are really small, but the big ones really spike out of her shoulders.
Pleasant sensation.
Oh, cool. So they're like decoration?
As I understand it, the crystals allow me to alter the flow of magic around me. Wilhelm had hoped to turn me into
what a weird group we are.
Mana, something he could tap at will.
Wow. But they can do other things, right?
Some of the crystals increase the presence of mana, some absorb or reflect spells. There are various kinds. All I can promise is that should it ever find one of these crystals, I can likely tell it the function and what it would do if added to me.
Okay. Would you be willing to have more added, Shale? It is your body.
Why not? I don't get to wear clothing and other adornments like the rest of you creatures after all. That answers its question, I assume? Unless it has more.
Nah, we're cool for now. We'll come back to this later.
Better to save them for the next random stranger it decides.
Thank you, Chef. I don't really have a lot of things to slot in. Enchantment?
Enchantment?
Yes, enchantment. Usaris. Oh, cool. We can give this then. So we got electricity damage, spell resistance. Let's give you spell resistance. Let's get rid of this and give you a journeyman electric. Actually, no. High spell resistance. And some of this. What's the best one? Silver edge. Electric damage. Alright, we'll do that for now. Alright, sounds good. Alright, let's talk to Sten. Let's save, though, before we talk to Sten. Because all our progress right now is really good. We got the ring. We're good on Morgan's path for now. We'll come back to Morgan. She'll give us another quest later. And then we're going to move on to Redcliffe eventually.
You are not quite as callow as I thought. That is unexpected.
Oh. You thought I was... Wait, you thought I was callow? Hold on. Wait a second. Wait a minute. C-A-L-L-O-W. Callow. Someone who is inexperienced, immature. You thought I was callow? What's up with that, man? You thought I was callow?
You sound surprised. You must have heard this before. You'll get over it. Eventually.
Why did I let you out of that cage again?
I have wondered that myself. It is one of the many things I find puzzling about your behavior.
Well, I find plenty of things puzzling about you, too.
What is there to be puzzled by? I'm a simple creature. I like swords. I follow orders.
Hey, you like things! You like me too? I love swords!
I knew there had to be some reason I continued to travel with you. In any case, we should go now.
I think we can squeeze you a little bit more. Wait, let's see how that did.
As you wish.
Ooh, only +2. I feel like we could have done better. But that's okay. We're doing good with Sten.
You called.
So, will you tell me now why you were caged?
I caged myself. A weak mind is a deadly foe, as you are no doubt aware.
So exactly what happened?
I told you before that I was sent here. I was not sent alone. I came to your lands with 7 of the Beresad, my brothers, to seek answers about the Blight. We made our way across the Ferelden countryside without incident, seeing nothing of the threat we were sent to observe. Until the night we camped by Lake Calenhad. They came from everywhere. The earth beneath our feet, the air above us. Our own shadows harbored the Darkspawn. I saw the last of the creatures cut down, too late. I fell.
That sounds like what happened to me at Ostagar. Just got jumped from the get-go.
I heard the stories of Ostagar. Your kith stood their ground when others fled. No one can do more than that. I don't know how long I lay on the battlefield among the dead, nor do I know how the farmers found me. I only know that when I woke, I was no longer among my brothers, and my sword was gone from my hand.
You probably dropped it on the battlefield.
Perhaps. I searched for it, and when that failed, I asked my rescuers what had become of it.
Did they know?
They said they found me with nothing.
And then?
I killed them. With my bare hands. I did. I knew they didn't have the blade. They had no reason to lie to me. I panicked. Unthinking, I struck them down.
You panicked over a lost blade?
That sword was made for my hand alone. I have carried it from the day I was set into the Beresad. I was to die wielding it for my people. Even if I could cross Ferelden and Tevinter unarmed and alone to bring my report to the Arishok, I would be slain on sight by the Antam. They would know me as soulless, a deserter. No soldier would cast aside his blade while he drew breath.
Couldn't you search for it?
If I knew where to look, it would be in my hand now.
Where did you fight the Darkspawn?
Near Lake Calenhad.
Let's find it.
Perhaps those words are empty, but thank you all the same.
+16. Maybe now Sten will sleep with me. That's what I thought. So that's Sten's quest, is go find his sword. We'll do that actually next.
Your dog is filthy. I can smell him.
Oh, my dog's smelly. He's hurt now. I'm sure you're exaggerating.
That may be so, but all the same, I would like your permission to bathe him.
Can't you just wave your staff and make him clean?
You know that's not what we use magic for.
Damn, dude.
Just make him sleep over.
You use my own knowledge of magic against me.
With Alistair. With any luck, that will keep all the stench confined to one small area.
You're funny. Oh, this is a good one. What the hell are you two doing?
I seek to understand the dog. We fight alongside each other, and I must discover the strength of his heart.
Alright, go ahead.
You are a true warrior, and worthy of respect.
Fucking idiot. Alright, Jesus Christ. I think we got some approval points with Leniana, so let's see if she has anything new for us. Again, we're not talking to Alistair just yet. We will soon, but not yet. So Leniana, our last conversation of the night, what do you have for us?
Yes? Something you need?
Let's talk.
Yes? What's on your mind?
So you're from Orlais. Do you miss anything in particular about it?
I miss Val Royeaux. Unlike other cities where the people are the lifeblood and the character, Val Royeaux was her own person, and her people little more than decorations. There was always music in Val Royeaux, streaming from the many windows, quiet refrains and triumphant choruses, and always, floating above that all, the chant, coming from the Grand Cathedral. It was magnificent.
That sounds really nice. I've never been, but it sounds nice.
Oh, it would take me a day or two to talk about the many splendors of Orlais, her golden fields, her lush meadows. Of course, there are good things and bad things about Orlais, like anywhere else. Sometimes I miss it dearly, and sometimes I'm glad I'm rid of it. And you will laugh at this, but I miss the fine things I had in Orlais.
What sort of things?
Dresses, fine dresses and furs, and shoes, of course. One can't mingle with nobility.
If you're a girl, you can be like, oh my god, yeah, shoes fucking rock.
Very fashionable. Almost ridiculous.
I don't think we have that option explicitly here.
Shoes. Living with those ridiculous trends was worth it for the shoes.
Oh, you know, you can say it now. I'm sorry. Excuse me, my memory's terrible. Hey, shoes are great. Shoes are great.
When I left Orlais, the fashion was shoes with delicate tapered heels and embellishments in the front. A ribbon, perhaps, or embroidery. In soft colors, of course. It was spring.
That sounds nice.
I had my eye on a pair my shoemaker was working on. It was covered in pale blue silk with...
This is not Liliana's gift, by the way.
The shoes made in Orlais.
There are no shoes for her.
Not at all like these clunky, fur-lined leather boots you have in Ferelden. Ugh, just look at them.
So ugly and shapeless, they're disgusting.
They're sturdy shoes, but sometimes a girl just wants to have pretty feet. Oh, I could talk about shoes all day, but we have things to do, don't we?
What? I agree with you about shoes, and this is the things I get. How fucking dare you? God, she shot up so high. All right, let's push Leniana into. Well, we want to get rid of these stupid gifts. So let's give her one of the gifts. Here, she can have this.
That's a wonderful thought. I don't know what to say.
You're welcome. There you go, minor cunning. We'll talk to you more next time. For now, we're gonna go see if we can trigger our next companion to arrive. We're gonna go find Sten's sword. We're gonna do those two things. And then trigger Morrigan's second part of request. So Morrigan and Sten are the order of the day right now. And our mysterious third companion, Mysterioso. Look at him. This guy's mysterious as well. Can't trust him as far as I can throw him. Alright, bye.